Hello, welcome back to another episode of Calamity Mod Death Mode. So, as you can see, I've spread the hallowed a little bit. I've played quite a bit trying to get some items that were a bit difficult to get, honestly. I did manage to get the Slag Magnum, and I also managed to get the Polaris Parrotfish, and then I also made it all the way up to Titanium. I did make a Titanium Pickaxe because I'll probably surpass it once I've killed a few bosses. So we did make a repeater, as well as finding these two. I haven't made any new arrows or anything, and I haven't farmed out any stuff, but I did get the sextant to make the cell phone. I also upgraded to the Axe of Purity, which took the Feller of Evergreens, and some Purification and Pixie Dust and Shards. Now, for things that I've created, I made this. I had a giant open space in the bottom, but then I just filled it in because apparently in 1.3 it doesn't make it so that enemies don't spawn, which is really annoying. So yeah, I have this AFK farm in case I need it. I have used it quite a bit, as you'll see, with my Soul of Light count, but I don't have a Rod of Discord yet, so I gotta keep farming that. But for this episode, I did get the leaf wings as well by just moving our guy over and then buying them. However, in Calamity Mod, wings give different modifiers based on what you're actually going for here. So if we search wing, you'll see that the demon wings give you increased damage and critical strike chance. Angel wings give you life, defense, and regen. So we're going to be going for possibly bone wings. I'm not entirely sure. It gives 15% movement speed, 12% range damage, 16% ranged crit chance. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna AFK here a little bit for the wyvern spawn, and then we'll fight a wyvern. I also have the Orichalcum armor on, just because it has that effect where it shoots a petal from the side of the screen. I find it helps with DPS a little bit more than Titanium's. Titanium seems a bit weaker in death mode because the invulnerability only lasts like a few seconds. It lasts like 2 seconds, which I don't think will be that useful because I thought I was under the impression that it lasted a lot longer. But yeah, so it does give 30 defense while wearing Necro armor, but Necro armor is not that great compared to other armors, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Other wings we could make are like Flame Wings, which are melee damage, Frozen Wings, which are just any damage, I think. Let me see. Frozen Wings. Increased melee and range damage, and then increased stuff while wearing the Frost armor specifically. Oh, there's a shuttle here? What the heck? You're not supposed to be here till way later in the game, I thought. That's interesting. But yeah, the way that this works... Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I forgot. When you leave the atmosphere, you die. That's why I have that set up there. I'm not supposed to go above that zone, or I die. So I'm going to get a few wyverns to spawn, just so I can have some Souls of Flight. Because I only have 10 of them, because I've only gotten one wyvern down. But yeah, so the way that this gun specifically works is it shoots like this, and you have to aim it. But then after you've hit maybe like 5 or 6 shots, it switches and it has a whole bunch of shrapnel that like falls off of it when you hit something. And then after a few shots of that, it changes into a homing weapon. But if you take any damage from any source, it reverts back down to stage 1. So it's kind of like a combo, which is very nice if you fight something efficiently, that is. Other things we could make are bee wings, which will give us the honey buff whenever, like all the time, which could be pretty convenient. Fairy wings could also be nice because it's 80 health, just in case I'm having a bit of trouble. And if I decide to use some magic weapons, I can use butterfly wings, which use butterfly dust. So yeah, I might end up farming for those. But for now, I'm just going to be going for the Necro Wings, which only take, what do they take? Bone Wings. Bone Wings. Oh, they take a bone feather. Those drop from armored bones. Okay, so I might farm up that. I was hoping I'd start this out with a wyvern fight, but I guess not. I'll wait until a wyvern happens. I didn't get any any spawns for quite a while, so I decided to pick up some cloud snacks. I could just summon a wyvern right off the bat. I don't think it requires me to be in any specific area. Yeah, so I'm gonna just kill him with some Jester's arrows. But yeah, the petals do have multi-hit, which is pretty nice. So if they come from the perfect angle, they will do quite a bit of damage, which is fairly convenient. Okay, let's get him on the return swing. Yeah, wyverns are pretty simple. There we go. Now we should have enough Souls of Flight for whatever we want to make. Hopefully for a while. I do want to make some special arrows and stuff, but I feel like I should just fight the Cryogen, because the Cryogen is the next boss, and I will have to farm up some ice stuff for it. Specifically Essence of Helium, I'm fairly certain. I'll have to look. Let me get the correct thing up here. The Cryogen, oh yeah, I did have pirates invade. They didn't really drop anything. I don't think they dropped like anything at all. I got a cutlass. Yeah, I didn't get any of the important stuff. I also got this rifle that's really, pistol that's really bad, honestly. If I manage to get an arbalest, apparently that's a really good one, but it's only, it's super rare and it's only from the rangers. So it's not very likely to happen. But here we go. We need a cryo key, which requires quite a bit of stuff, and Essence of Helium. So I'll have to harvest this up because I'm fairly certain nobody sells Essence of Helium, and it is kind of a rare thing. Well, not rare, it's just a little bit difficult to get. So I'll be working on that. Okay, so I was farming up a bit. I was setting up a nice farm for using some summons to pretty much just AFK farms from safety the ice chunks that I need. Sorry, ice cores that I need. And the Cryogen decided to summon, and I couldn't desummon, like, de-aggro. So she's just, like, following me from the other side of the universe. So I'm gonna just take this as a sign that I should be fighting Cryogen right now. So I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see how far away she actually is. It'll take a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna run with Jester's arrows. I double buffed. I'm an idiot. I will also use the Polaris just to show it off a bit. I don't have any arena at all set up just because I'm not really I wasn't really trying to fight it, but death mode likes to do its junk, you know. So we're in stage 3 already. Stage 3 of my weapon. Oh, and then we're back down to stage 1. So that's pretty much how it works. Now I haven't modified this at all. I don't know if you can modify it, like use give it any new status upgrades, but basically if you don't get hit, it's a really good weapon, but if you get hit, it kind of sucks. Stage 2 is actually like the best stage, but once you head on to stage 3, you don't really have to worry about aiming, which is very nice, because then you can focus a lot harder on just not getting hit, which is what I'm going to be doing here. Oh, and the die that I'm using on my leaf wings is negative die, just to let you know. Figured I should say that, honestly. Ah, I got hit, dang it. So once you get hit, it's kind of like you're kind of doomed. You might as well just switch weapons, because you have to land consecutive hits. Not consecutive hits, but you have to land a bunch of hits to basically give yourself like a ramp up. But if you don't ramp up, you don't get stage 2. You don't get stage 3. So it kind of screws with you. Now the sand gun, every time it hits, it has shrapnel. So this is kind of like a permanent stage 2, which I think is probably the best stage of the Polaris. But I could be wrong. But it seems pretty decent because it'll hit AoE. What is this? Oh, it's a thing after me. Okay, I was like, what is this particle effect? I didn't realize it was an enemy. Okay, there we go. So here's Polaris again. If I can make it to stage 2, I can make it to stage 3. That's pretty much how it goes. There we go, stage 3, back to stage 1 because I got hit once. But yeah, this doesn't seem as bad as It used to be, honestly. Like, using this with an arena in not even death mode was, like, the most difficult fight in the universe. But now it doesn't seem that bad. Although we're only at half health, so... lots of time to go downhill. Maybe I've just awoken my powers of dodging bullet hells, you know? So here we go. Since we didn't get hit, we got our buffs, which of course are amazing. But also, like, this weapon definitely benefits if you're going for that hitless, because it'll hit for you. Like, it'll aim for you. Oh, there we go. We're down to the third phase. So you don't even have to worry about it when you're adrenalining. You'll, like, hit every shot, pretty much. So here now you can see my amazing aim, or lack thereof. See, here's where an arena would really shine. I'm also, like, sweating because it's summer. Just, like, middle of the summer, no fan on because it ruins my quality. Absolutely great. Get that dodge in. I wish the dodge buffed all types of damage instead of just... see there, we lost a phase just because we didn't hit anything for a little bit. So it will screw you over if you're just not hitting your shots. And this boss is definitely not the easiest to hit consistently. Especially with slow-moving projectiles. Man, if I could hit my shots, I would have won. Ugh. Oh, I was gonna say I barely survived. That was really close. That was honestly, like, really close. I could make an arena and then kill Cryogen. That's for sure. I think I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna make an arena up. Let's buy just a whole bunch of topical platforms, and I'll head on over, make an arena, and then we'll be back when I get the next "something is approaching" text. Okay, so after quite a bit of farming, I have enough frost cores, and hopefully, oh, I don't have enough titanium to make the frost armor. It requires 20, 16, and 10. Oof. So that'll take quite a bit. I will need to do that. I'm gonna, instead of going out and mining a whole bunch, I'm just gonna be, what is that word? I'm just gonna go fishing, because the fishing crates are actually, like, kind of broken. I actually have a few that I can open. And you'll see, like, they're kind of broken. Like, I can get a whole bunch of useful stuff. Like, I got Essence of Chaos, which I haven't actually been to the underworld at all yet, so that's pretty convenient. Oh yeah, the Rock Excalibur. Oh my goodness. The old times. I might make napalm arrows, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, they don't cost all that much. So I might make a bunch of these just to be using, because they are better than fire arrows. So that's also where I got all the greater healing potions that I have. So I'm going to get some more crates from the astral biome, and then I'll probably, once I have enough, I'll make the armor up, and then I can also make the key, I think. Cryo key. Cryo key. Where's the cryo key? What do I not have enough of? Oh, I don't have enough soul of night. I need to make a corruption, some corruption cubes to put down there, just because, yeah, it's not quite big enough. But I also have, from the astral biome, just talking, I have gotten this, which is kind of like, I don't really know. It's like it's a mollusk. It's a rogue type. Releases homing sparks while traveling. Stealth strikes release homing snails, and even create more sparks. Let's see it against the super dummy. The super dummy doesn't actually activate this, and it makes sense because if it activated this, as you can see, I didn't get a buff up here. If it activated it, that'd be pretty broken. Oh, that's actually some pretty good DPS. How much DPS is that? 200 and something? I mean, that's pretty good for having no rogue armor to get 300 or something DPS. That's pretty insane. That might be a good weapon to use. But yeah, I'm gonna get the frost armor because it's recommended for the ranger loadout, and I can get it before I kill Cryo, and it's also a decent armor. And then I'm gonna head over and get the kill with the cryo key. So I'll be right back. I know it's like a lot of, I'll be right back, I'll be right back. It's just that the farming takes forever. Like, I need to fix my farm so the blocks in it don't transform. I have the horse as well because I've killed a lot of those guys. But basically, if we go down here to the farm, as you can see, it's actually spreading because it's spreadable materials. So I do need to replace some of this material, as well as fill in some of this down here, because I'm fairly certain that that has some spawns in it. I'm not entirely sure, though. But also, like, standing here, okay? Oh, I have a corrupt mimic, hold on. Well, not a corrupt mimic, I have a mimic. But standing here, okay, so I got blocks that they can spawn on just outside of the screen. And let's see just how long it takes without moving from the middle to get a Chaos Elemental. I mean, we've killed quite a few things already, and there's no Chaos Elemental. It's pretty dumb. Now we'll move over here to the left, and then we'll move over here to the right, and a Chaos Elemental should show up. Maybe I need to go further down or something? I don't know, it's really annoying, because the Chaos Elementals aren't spawning. And like, how am I supposed to get a Chaos Elemental to drop around the Discord if they don't even spawn? That's kind of dumb. So I'm gonna have to do some I'm gonna have to figure out how this works. Okay, so after quite a bit of annoyance, basically, I have replaced a decent amount of this. I didn't leave anything in the I left that in the middle because I don't really care. I did fill a bit of it in, but who really cares? I have filled quite a bit of that in with Dynasty Wood because that can't corrupt or anything. Just so then nothing can corrupt. It was expensive, but I've gotten tons of platinum from doing this. Just trying to get the Rotted Discord. So now I also have the Clementinator. So the Clantaminator, sorry. So I can just take this and spray it with one of the solutions that I have, which I have blue, purple, and red. Just spray this patch here, which is about 400 blocks, and then I'll be able to change the biome just like that. So I've been doing that. I've been getting some ichor, as well as some souls, just so I have enough souls. But yeah, so we've got enough, and I'm gonna head on back. And I will filter all this stuff out eventually. It's not full yet, so who really cares? That's definitely the best way to look at that. But yeah, basically, I'm ready to do the fight, and I'm pretty sure we can make the cryo key. We can. And oh, I never went for some more armor. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the titanium armor. I do have it. I'm just gonna slap this stuff on. It would be cool if I could make Titan gear, but it seems really useless. Like, lowered rogue shoot speed, so like, this is like the rogue armor where you would only do this if you had, like, only stealth hits as a rule or something. Okay, so we're gonna try this out with this, just so we have like lower DPS. Well, actually, the DPS is pretty considerable. Like, the petals do a decent amount of damage, but the DPS difference is actually pretty crazy. 59 versus 49. So it's a 10 DPS like damage difference. But the problem with that, oh, I never made the arrows. Let me make the arrows really quick. The problem with that is they just never, like, it never really did that well. Oh, we ran out of arrows. Wow. We ran out of normal arrows before any materials for them. That's funny. But yeah, I did spend quite a bit of money, but who really cares? Money is meant to be earned and then spent again. So yeah, let's do this, boss. I'm going with some basic buffs. I do have combination potions that, I mean, they're so expensive though. Like, even for me, they're expensive, which is saying something. So we're going with the basic stuff, you know, Shine, Hunter, Night Owl, Well Fed, and then the Tank combo and the Ranger combo. Okay, let's get this underway. Please die, sir. Oh, they explode. That's interesting. We're gonna start out with this. I did fill in this section just so then hopefully we'll stay in the ice biome the entire time. Nope, we leave the ice biome. I hate that it's like, I'm pretty sure Cryogen doesn't enrage, but it's kind of annoying that Cryogen enrages when she leaves the biome. That's goofy. If I could have a homing weapon at this point, that would be really nice. Just because such a tiny hitbox on Cryogen. Too many particles flying through the air, dude. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a really good weapon or something because I'm just not doing enough damage. None of my shots are actually landing, which is the real issue here. So I might switch classes to something that has homing or like a giant AoE attack or like a really fast attack. And then we'll kill Cryogen. Actually, we'll kill Cryogen this episode. I'll grind it out and I'll manage to do it. Ugh! I hate this game. Why is Cryogen so tough? Like, what am I supposed to use to fight this boss? I've tried magic. I've tried, like, dude, maybe the Poseidon? I don't know. The Poseidon doesn't even seem like it would be that good. What is the Poseidon? How do I make this? Apparently you can't craft the Poseidon. Dude, every night is a blood moon too. It's so bad. What is death mode? Holy cow. Okay, Poseidon. Oh. Okay, so you get it from the clam mini-boss? So I guess I'm going to be fighting mini-bosses. I'm basically just, in between this episode and next, I'm going to see what kind of amazing strategy I could possibly use to get this to work. I was even using the toad because these rings are garbage, like absolute garbage. The toad is like the only half-decent thing. It's actually kind of annoying. I could try and use a quiver, but I feel like it's not going to do all that much. Like, the magic quiver is just, like, never that good. What does it turn into? Turns into something that late? Holy cow. I mean, this is, like... This stuff sells for a platinum a piece. Like, it's that late into the game that I can actually use this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to find some really good stuff to use. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.